Okay, you guys, I want you to grab some weights that are for triceps and biceps because that's what we're doing today. We're gonna add in a little bit of cardio in between so that we can get our heart rate up. And I want you to have a mat because we will be on the floor some, okay? So go ahead and start your watch. Make sure that you get it for high intensity interval training. We are going to get started. I want you to do a jog in place or march here. Okay, so whichever is best for you. You're gonna get that started. So if you have a hard time with your knees and you need to march in place, that's totally fine. As you might be able to see, we're actually putting up a fence so you can see in the backyard there. Okay, so go ahead and rest here. So what I want you to do is you're either gonna do a full-on jack or you're gonna modify and step it out side to side. Get those arms up overhead. That is what is gonna help you get your heart rate up and feel like you're really working here. But remember, you don't have to do the full-on exercise. You can always modify. Just gonna get warmed up here. And release. We're gonna go ahead and take it down. We're gonna do a tricep push-up. So we're gonna do 10 of these, and what I want is for you to try this out on your knees first. We'll do the last two full on. Elbows stay close to the sides. You lower down and come up, okay? I want you to get that movement. Keep that chin retraction. Squeeze your booty. You don't go elbows out. Elbows stay close in because this is about the triceps here. That's 5, 6, 7. My arms are already tired. 8. I'm going to do the last two up on my toes. If you need to stay down, you can. And bring it in. You may notice that the last two that I did, I definitely didn't go down as low as I did when I was on my knees. Okay. Now, if you have a dumbbell, we're going to do tricep extensions. You can definitely stay down on your knees. You don't have to stand all the way up, or you can come up and sit back on your heels. We're going to grab this weight, both hands at the end, bend those elbows. Take that weight back and squeeze up. So when you're doing tricep extensions overhead, you just want to make sure that your elbows are close into your head, squeezing by your ears, and you're not chicken winging it out to the side like that. Almost there. Woo! Triceps back to back. And release. Okay. I want you to go down on the floor on your back. We are moving from one exercise to the next. Now, what I'm gonna have you do, you're gonna hold that weight end to end like this. Legs come up. We're just gonna push our backs down to the floor. Elbows straight down by your side and back up over the chest. Okay, straight up. I want to do 10 of these here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, come down, roll to the side to come up. Now, you're gonna stand up. We're gonna do that jog in place. And we're gonna do jumping jacks. All right, you ready? March here if you need to. That's fine. steady your breathing. We're gonna do 3 exercises, and then we're gonna do these cardio exercises in between. All right, rest. All right, so into that modified jack or full jack. Keep that breathing going and release. Okay, so what we're gonna go into is a bicep curl. Now, we're gonna do one arm at a time. What I want you to do is we're only going halfway here. Okay, so palm faces out, curl halfway, and back down. Two more here. And switching sides. All right, you guys should feel that elbow into that rib cage, only coming halfway up. Feel that bicep contract. You can move around some. You don't have to stay still. And release. Okay, so what I want you to do here is we're going to go into a hammer curl. All right, so you're gonna curl it up. Thumb comes right up to the shoulder all the way up. We're not doing halfway curls here. And switching sides, okay? It doesn't really matter how you stand here. We're not working the lower body. Just as long as you're not swinging your arm to get that curl up. Last one, and release. Okay, so I want you to come down. We're gonna work the triceps one more time, and we're gonna do a skull crusher. Basically, arms at an angle, and you bend the elbows. Take that weight behind your head and straighten. Eight, 9, and 10. Bring it down, roll to the side. So we're coming up again. Jog in place or march here. Keep that breathing going. And release. Now I want you to go into that jack or modified jack, okay? One more, and release. All right, if you need some water, go ahead and grab it here. We're gonna do tricep kickbacks, all right? We're gonna do one at a time. We're gonna make it a little bit challenging, so if you need something to hold on to, that's perfectly fine. I want you to take that same leg as you're holding the weight back and take that arm back. So you're holding that leg up. Elbow squeezes to your side. Oh, losing my balance. Okay, and switch. Let's see if I can get my balance here. Leg is back, nice flat back, elbow up, other side. It's helpful if you can find a focal point to look at to keep you from losing your balance. All right, good. Now, what we're gonna do here is a curl. So just do a little squat down and we're just gonna curl it up. using just one weight. We're gonna go to 20 here. All right, halfway. We have 10 more. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, step it together. We are coming down. You're gonna do tricep push-ups. To be honest here, I'm just gonna stay on my knees and do it because we're doing triceps back to back, okay? So make sure those elbows stay close to the side and bring it up. Now you don't have to lower all the way down to the floor here. If this is where you go, that's fine. It could be that's your range of motion, or that's where your strength is at, and that's okay. We all start somewhere. Whew. I'm shaky. One more push-up for me. Okay, bring it on up. That was our third exercise in a row. You're gonna march in place, or you're gonna jog here. Just keep your breathing going here. Steady it out. All right, we're gonna release. I want you to go into that modified jack or full jack. Almost there. One more and release. Okay. Whew. You can get a breather here. So we're gonna do your tricep extension again. I'm gonna grab this 15-pound weight. Notice that you can make a diamond with your hands and go around that weight. That shows that you're holding the weight evenly, okay? Now, I bring one leg up to keep me from arching my back. Bend the elbows and straighten up overhead. This is for 10. 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Okay, so down on the mat here, all right? You're gonna bring those legs up, grab that weight, and legs come up. You're gonna keep those elbows close to your side. They start at the bottom of the exercise and press straight up and lower back down. So you're using your biceps and your triceps for this. Your biceps assist on the way down, and your triceps are pushing up. You're using your core to hold those legs up. And release, roll to the side to come up with that weight. And then we're going into that half curl. All right, I'm gonna start with my left arm first. That elbow goes into the side here, okay? Palm is facing out. You're only coming halfway. We're doing a halfway curl. You hold that contraction for a second and lower back down. I want you to challenge yourselves, guys. Start off with a heavier weight, then you can always drop down later on in the workout as your muscles fatigue. Last curl up. All right, woo, switching sides. Elbow into that rib cage. 7, 8, 9, and 10. right, we just did 3 exercises. You know what that means. Jog in place again. Keep that chin back. Chin retraction here. It's gonna help you contract your core, help you stay nice and tall. It's muggy and sticky out here, y'all. All right, I want you to slow it down here. You're gonna just get a quick breather. We're gonna go right into modified jacks or full-on jack here. This is 10, 13, and last one. Awesome job. Super proud of y'all. Y'all are halfway through. Okay, so we're going to come on down, grab your weight. We're gonna do hammer curl here, okay? So just bend those knees slightly. Bring that weight up to the shoulder. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Other side. I'm using a 15-pound weight for this whole workout. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, come on down to the mat. Now, I'm using 15 when we're doing one-arm curls, which is completely fine. Whenever we're doing triceps, we're using both arms. So basically half the weight is being used for tricep exercises here, okay? So chin retraction, arms at an angle, you're bending the elbows, take that weight back behind your head, and then straighten up and squeeze. This is the backs of your arms. So squeeze. Think about that part that jiggles when you lift your arms. We want that nice and toned. Nine and 10. All right, lower down. Come on up. It's time for a tricep kickback. All right, so we're gonna do that leg back. I want you to find your focal point, steady as you take that leg back, and find your spot here. This is whether it's here and you're good, or you can lower back a little bit more. Elbow up and take that tricep back. Now, I actually lied to you just a minute ago. I am using a 15 for one arm triceps. It is heavy. All right, one more. Okay, switching sides. We're gonna go to the other side. That leg comes back, find your spot, elbow up, and take it back. If you hear what sounds like scratching, my dog is staring at me through the door right now, wanting to come outside. And release. If it's either my dogs or my kids, right? That interrupt. So if you think that I don't get interruptions, I do. Okay, so that was 3 exercises. We're gonna jog in place or march. Which, urgency of getting that fence up. So I can just open the door and let them out and not have to take them on a leash anymore. There. Okay, so I want you to go into your side jack here or full jack. We're almost there, you guys. And release. Feel free to grab a sip of water here. Okay, you guys, so I want you to grab that weight, and we're gonna do both arms, squat down, and curl together. Remember, we're doing 20. This is 9 and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, almost there, 18, 19, and 20. Great job. Okay, so I want you to come on down. This is the last time we're gonna do tricep push-ups. Okay, so knees down. I know my arms are shaky. Hands right underneath those shoulders, elbows by your side. Push those arms straight back up, okay? Try to hold that chin retraction. Six. Exhale as you come up. 2 more for me. 1 more. Woo! Awesome job, you guys. We're gonna come up and we're gonna do tricep extension. Now, I'm just gonna kneel down here. We'll bring that weight up. Now you can hold it long ways here and drop that weight behind your head and straighten up. 5, 6, woo, 7, push it out, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10, woo. So glad to put that weight down. Okay, so let's do that jog in place. You guys got the hang of this. We're gonna go for it. Finish up. We're gonna have jello arms at the end. So just let them kind of hang out. Relax in between. Do a little bit of full body cardio. Okay. Now I want you to go into your side jabs here. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 1 more. And release. Hope you got your water. We're gonna go into that half bicep curl here. Elbow into that rib cage. Curl it halfway up. We're gonna finish strong here. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. These are getting me. All right, just to the other side. Let's move it along. Get this done. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so I want you to switch arms and I want you to go right into that hammer curl here, okay? So get that thumb up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We had biceps back to back, just working different angles. 4, 5, 6, 7, more. Maybe a struggle for you to get that one up, that last one. But that tells me that you're using the right weight if you're having a hard time getting the last one or two. Okay, if it's easy, if you feel like you can do several more, then it's time to increase your weight, okay? All right, so legs up here. We are going weight at an angle and drop that weight overhead. Don't hit yourself in the head. The weight goes behind it, okay? Get those arms straight. Squeeze the back of your arms. I'll be honest, you can get a good squeeze in there. You're gonna work those muscles. You could have no weight and squeeze, 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 tight, tight, tight. And at least feel sore a little bit after the workout. Okay, break it down, which may contradict what I just said. But if you're just swinging it and you're not focusing on that contraction, then that's when you really want to feel it. You want to really focus whenever you're doing these exercises, okay? You want to really get that squeeze with anything that we're doing. All right, so running it out or marching it out. Again, listen to your body. Start where you're at. If you're new, I want you to ease yourself into it. I don't want you to be so sore that you can barely walk the following day, barely sit down on the toilet. I don't want you to be that sore. So I want you to ease into it. That's when a lot of people quit, is because they do too much in the beginning. They want to give up. And this is about the long game. Okay, slow it down here. We're going into your jacks. Promise we're finishing up. Jack it out. 5 and 10 and 15. Rest it out here. All right, at this moment I have 223 calories burned. Woo, we're gonna just slow it down here, okay? So what I want you to do for me, bring those hands in front. You're gonna open up your chest and kick your booty, or at least guide your foot towards your booty. You don't have to kick your booty. Okay? Talking to my kid through the window, if you're wondering. Sometimes, in order to get it done, you just have to have the mindset of, I'm just gonna, do my best to keep an eye on the kids, but just let them do, like say, sit down and do your work, but if you happen to see them get up, just keep on going. All right, release. I just want you to very slowly just sit back into a squat and come up for me. This isn't really about doing the strength training part of the exercise. We're just lowering our heart rate here, so move slowly. I typically just tell my kids, I need 30 minutes to work out. I would like for you to use this as your quiet time and sit down and read or watch a show, color, anything. Please get along, so that I can just 30 minutes of time out of the day to get a workout in. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. You just have to go with the flow, right? All right, release. Okay, we're gonna have a seat here and sit crisscross. Bring those fingers back and stretch your arm out. All right, take this arm up head. Grab the elbow. And stretch out your triceps here. All right, release other arm. Bring those fingertips back behind you. All right, release. Bring that arm up. Grab the elbow. Try to sit up nice and tall. And release. Give yourself a pat on the back. You did a great job. I'm at 252 for calorie burn. You know, it's just a guidance. It's just something to see how you're doing during your workout. It's not right or wrong if you're getting more or less. It's just our bodies work at different efficiencies. So, have a great day. Let me know anything I can do to help you. Be sure to be tracking your food so you can see that you're getting in enough protein. You should be getting in at least a gram per pound of your goal weight. So you may weigh 180 but want to weigh 150, and you need to make sure you're getting in 150 grams of protein a day. I know that sounds like a lot, but protein helps you repair, build muscle, retain muscle mass, and it also helps you to stay full.